Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to foundation, shall we? Picking up where we left off, and as was astutely pointed out by good friends in the comments, we need to paint our patrolling zone, and you can see in the lower left the quest tooltip is also telling us to do this. And the patrolling zone is a new paintbrush feature that we have. If I click on this, you'll see it's right here, which allows watchmen and other combatants to patrol the area. Now, you'll get combatants if you build a castle or move in that direction. But for now, we have watchmen with these watchtowers, and we have not painted the area for them to patrol. So you'll notice how if I start painting and I paint over the houses, it paints this purple area, which is the same kind of as like the fortified security areas that we already have. But you'll notice how each house gets this little icon for a patroller showing that it is theoretically covered by a patrol if someone were to come by. So what we want to do is make sure every single house gets a patrol. Now, we probably don't have, we don't need to do that, enough patrol to cover this big of an area, but let's do this. Let's just be really ambitious, cover all the houses over here, give them a lot of space to explore. Very good, very good. Are all of our houses now covered? It looks like it. Excellent. So now we can just let this go, and we will start patrolling in this area. Eventually. We need the guards to actually get there. Now we have our bailiff office, and this is our watch post. And you see how we can't assign enough people to work here because we need more watchmen. We need this structure to be bigger. Now you see this? This is kind of showing you that somebody has passed by and how long it has been since that's happened. And we have a quest right here coming in, and the elders want wool. So if we give the elders wool 100, we can get 150 coins and 5 labor influence, which is good. I mean, that's a lot of money, and we need money. So how do we do that? Well, you see we have 79 wool, but it's all in production. So I'm going to say this sounds like a good trade and see if we can make it. But what we immediately have to do is stop doing everything, and then we need to go into the royal book, and we're going to go to resources, and we're going to click on wool, and we're going to click the stockpile button. I want wool to be stockpiled. And then just to make sure that this happens, I'm actually going to go to the buildings, like the tailor's workshop, and we're just going to push pause on this. And anything that's using our wool, we don't want it to actually do this. The weaver's hut, we're going to push pause on that. Now, you can see they have all of this wool, and now we're stockpiling it. Now, theoretically, when you click stockpile, it should stop using the resource, but I like to just double check and be very safe about it because I don't want to fail the quest. Now, what we need to do is go to one of our stockpiles and tell them to actually get wool, which we normally don't have, because the quest won't be triggered unless they get the wool. And I'm going to do this now. Now, actually, okay, I don't need to pause the tailor's workshop because they're using cloth, which the wool has already been turned into this. So I'm going to resume this. That's fine. But this definitely needs to be paused. And then let's see. The sheep farm has the rest of the wool, and they can't even hold it all. But what we're hoping is that the laborers will come get that and put it away. Now the bailiff, have we told our bailiff to go off? And yeah, it's in progress. So we're trying to complete this right there. And I'm going to just click off the taxation tracker to make the screen a little less busy. And the next job would be to assign, make a house medium density. Now you see how to do that. All we have to have is enough patrol coverage, but we don't quite have enough patrol coverage. Like this house actually almost does, but it doesn't have fortification. So we need to give it some kind of fortification. So, you know, we could build right by this. We could just build a wall if we wanted to provide some fortification. But in general, the easiest way to do this is to build watchtowers. But once this is completed, I think it should provide that. We're going to see, though. You click on the watch post, and you see this purple circle. This is around the watchman, or the patroller, rather, doing their duty. Now look at that. 88 wool has been stocked. We are almost there. It's a lot of wool to give up, so you could pass on that quest and be totally fine. Let's see if we go up above 88. We have a ton of sheep. I mean, you could see they're everywhere. And we have a second sheep farm over here that's producing resources. And there we go. 91. We're almost there. Oh. Okay, great. So this is done. And you could see we can already assign another patroller and another watchman. And we have weak guard coverage, but it's slightly better. And now we should get a little bit more coverage in our town. These places, it's going to be difficult. Now, here's what we can do. We can build something like a village watchtower. And we need to put it in a place that provided this house right here with fortification. Because sadly, actually, wait. There we go. Yeah, that's right. Did I... Yeah, let me get rid of this. Build a watchtower here, and then let me rotate this to try to get this at this orientation. You could see we can get both of these houses and build. Now we have 105 wool, but the issue is that they have not brought enough over here yet. So once they store the rest, we're at 94. We'll almost be done. All right. I'm going to put another person there. Excellent. Okay, we're up to 55 money. And we just need some more wool to get here from a transporter. Almost there. There they go. You could see them carrying it. And... oh, they only had 2. Well, in a moment. Hey, somebody wants to move in. Great. Now, we're down to 60% happiness. Why is that? Because our taxes are too high. So, we need to go back to the Royal Book, go to taxation, and we're going to bump these down like so. This will take us to 25%. We could adjust this a bit, but this is fine for now. We don't have anything that's making them super happy, so let's just lower that a bit. If we have events or, you know, a lot of good fortune, then we could afford to raise the taxes, but let's just lower it a bit. You see also the housing isn't great for all of our upgraded people. They want entertainment. Refined food isn't also, you know, where they want it. And now we have enough to sell wool to the elders, and we will. And we wait, and boom, we get the 5 labor influence and 150 gold coins. And now we immediately want to go to our royal book and go to our resources, stop stockpiling wool, and right-click on that to dismiss it, and go back to the weaver's hut and unpause production. And here we go. I'm going to go to the book again, and I'm going to go over here to villagers and just see, buildings. Where do I need somebody? A transporter at the granary. I'm actually good with having another miner. Excellent. So now we have 230 coins. And what do we want to do with all that money? Well, we could build a tavern. But we already have a tavern. And the attendance is meh. The service counter. Oh, but here's our brewery. Oh, yeah, we're making brew. That's right, we made a big one. Okay, great. Now, this... I might want to add another building to the watch post. It's not blowing me away with how much we have unguarded locations. So we need some more capacity here. So let's just go ahead to the end, edit this building. And I'm just going to add on a whole other room. I don't have very many planks, so we're going to need to get some more people building planks. So I'm going to drop in another little tower here. And just build it a little higher. But we do need a door for it. There. Alright, let's build that up. And what's going on here? What are you up to? You're full up. Okay. So, we need to assign polished stone as a resource so they can store it there. We're going to get wool out of here. Excellent. And lumber camp rolling. Housing insufficient. We'll see if that fixes in a moment. And the sawmill is sort of working. We do actually have 2 sawmills, so we're just using a lot of planks. This house is upgrading to medium density. And once it does, you can see we're going to be able to bring in a lot more people. It just takes 40 planks to build it up to medium density. So that's where our planks are going. If you ever wonder sometimes, like, where are my planks? What's happening? It's a density thing, probably. Now, we do have a bunch of coins. I'm going to go to progression, and we could afford to buy some low-level stuff. We could buy tooling, which is certainly interesting, worth it. We can also buy another edict. And let me just show you our edicts really quickly to see if that's a good choice for us. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go over to edicts. And our current edict is refunding tools. But honestly, yeah, another edict is great for saving money. I'm going to buy it. And we're going to go here, and now we can assign an edict, which would be what? Upkeep of production building parts are decreased by 50%. So I like this one a lot, and we'll get that going. So now this will just reduce upkeep as well to increase our money. And now they're buying some meat from us. We're back up to 200 coins. In progression, we can purchase now this manor house village architecture if we want. Luxury market, wheat farm improvement, very tempting. Yeah, let's do this. Let's go ahead for the wheat farm improvement. And then this way, we can get a lot more out of our current wheat farm. So we can edit this, and we could start dropping in things like the tooling shack to just give you 2 more workers. You could put this wherever you want, by the way. And then you can also put in the wheat barn, which lets them store resources. And then the wheat cart, which also lets them store. But you can put 2 tooling. We'll do that. A scarecrow is funny. Haystack, of course. And then wheat cart. Good. And I'm just going to speed it up. And look at this. We now are a town, and our title is now Elder. And our roads are safe because we got medium housing. So we have some medium density house that was built. We actually have a lot that are getting upgraded currently, which is awesome. We have some people who are wanting to live in better areas, so let's just go to build and beautify so that we can upgrade these houses if need be. Just dropping in some wonderful potted flowers, and we're done. So now you can see that these houses can get up to medium quality, which should help with the housing issue. You see, I already went down, and then refined food, yeah. And the only reason it's so low is because that's what the commoners want. And let's look at our market and say, okay, well, We've been having an issue with refined food. What do we have over here currently? Maybe we need to add another stall. Let's do it. Let's drop in a food stall right over here. Oh, it's going to need a roof. Okay. So they're upset because they've produced too much wool and nobody's using it. And this could be an issue where, well, if I just store wool, then we could get around the issue. But I think the better solution is to produce another weaver's hut and increase the amount of clothes that we produce. So let me say, all right, build me a weaver's hut. And we can drop it, you know, over here. Oh, I don't have the money. Let's just pretend I do. Wait a second for that. Oh, yeah, now we're talking. 4 people want to move in. Excellent. All right. So let's wait a bit, get some money built back up. And we have 4 unemployed. Well, I told them to build a ton of items. So we have to wait for those to be done. And once that's done, we're going to be in a great space. How many builders do I have overall? I have 2. Okay, so I have 6 builders. That's a decent amount. Oh, good. Okay, so we can now immediately put 2 more patrollers and 2 more watchmen. And just help keep this place safe. Now, it's going to give me a hard time, of course, about the housing, but once we get enough planks, the housing will become sufficient. You could see how happiness went all the way up to 74%, by the way. We lowered the taxes. Things are going all right. I think it's okay to just put wool here so that people keep working. And we'll turn it off. Our next push is to get tooling online so we can produce our own tools, because that's eating into our cash as well. We'll get there. Okay, So let's see, what food can I put here that we don't already have there? Well, it's bread. We should have some bread made. We do. We have 100. Okay. So, sorry. Sometimes when I have been playing another save file, I forget. I was waiting forever for bread to get online, and now it is. So what we're going to do is actually peel back one watchman, because we only have 4 foundations anyway. And then I'm going to put that person to work at the market. And there we go. So now this will provide the other refined food. We could actually start to even boost our taxes a little bit higher if we wanted to. Great. I was going to say, we need more employees. Once these get built, one's already built. So you see how we can now take 2 more workers on the wheat farm? And now it says the field is too small. So we're going to paint it, and we can just drop in even more. There you go. And hopefully they get bread going here. So they are needing grain. They are needing wheat. They have no wheat, so we used it all. But that's okay. That means we have a ton of bread. Let me go to the Royal Book and go to resources and just see, okay, what's going on here? I am selling clothing above, I'm going to put it at 40 actually, and then we're selling planks above 40. I'm going to raise that up to 50. Polished stone is fine to sell. I'm buying tools up to 20. That's pretty good. I'm going to sell meat, but at 80. I don't want to sell all of it anymore. Okay, wonderful. You can see, by the way, we're almost done with influencing the labor estate. Takes a second. We do have enough... let me see this, though. Have I opened up this trade route? Oh, okay. We can unlock this trade route here for 20 clothing. Boom. Let's get that one. We can unlock this for 20 bread. We're doing that. Excellent. We need 15 for these two. So... this now means that more people can come buy and sell from us. So, or buy and sell to us, I should say. Let's go to resources again and see if there's anything now that we're making that we could sell. Like, we could actually sell boar, but we don't want to. Boar get to be difficult. We could even sell bread. You know, everything above 70, that's fine. And now we can even sell berry brew. So I'm going to sell everything above 30. Just opening up more options for us. Awesome. So, I was really hoping to show you medium density housing, but they're still constructing it everywhere. And I'm going to slow the game down because we are harvesting. So we expanded our wheat farm. We completed a quest. We have opened up several new routes. We got our, a little bit of patrol coverage going here. Not bad. We could probably use, some more, but this is okay. And we're rocking and rolling. So we're just waiting for this mandate to finish. We painted our patrolling areas. We're back up to 79% happiness. We're almost to 100 people. We became a town. And we've really, really expanded our wheat and wool industries, hopefully to make some more clothes and sell those. And I hope you're still enjoying this series and finding it to be useful and fun. I'll check you next time, everyone. Thanks for watching. Take care.